Mga kaigsuunan, ladies and gentlemen, our keynote speaker is designated the Chief of Staff of the Department of Trade and Industry, Office of the Secretary. As Chief of Staff, she supports the DTI Secretary in various capacities, including managing the Office of the Secretary and offices directly under it, like Resource Generation and Management Service, Internal Audit Service, and Special Task Force for Halal Industry Development. The reason why we are here today. She serves as the Gender and Development Supervising Undersecretary and represents the DTI on a number of boards and interagency committees. Before joining the government, she served as an international development professional, providing technical assistance to government and non-governmental organizations. She has more than 20 years of experience in international development projects in governance, access to justice, management, and education. She managed and implemented capacity development activities, monitoring and evaluation and learning, and performance management, assessed and designed systems and procedures, and conducted project planning management. Also, she has led projects and research groups with funding support from the European Union, EU, the Spanish Agency for International Development Cooperation, the US Agency for International Development, USAID, the Asian Development Bank, the Australian Agency for International Development, and the World Bank. She has completed deliverables for multi-million-dollar international development projects benefiting local government, public sector agencies, and CSOs. She also pursued research with the International Economics Group of the School of Economics, University of Asia and the Pacific. In addition to international development projects, she managed the projects and human resources of the Education and Training Center in the inner city of London, United Kingdom. She taught both undergraduate and postgraduate levels at De La Salle University. She obtained her Master of Science in Social Policy and Planning for Developing Countries from the London School of Economics and Political Science. She holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Economics, magna cum laude, from the University of Houston, Texas, United States of America, with major academic credits from Kinnear College, Iowa. Mga kaigsuunan, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and a privilege again to call on the architect, the brain, and most of all, the heart of the halal industry in the Philippines, representing DTI Secretary Alfredo Pascual, no less than our Chief of Staff, Undersecretary Ana Carolina P. Sanchez. Palakpakan po natin. My boss, kaya sip-sip ako. Pasensya lang.
Salamat din for your generous and very long introduction. I hope pagpasensya nyo na napahaba. But anyway, Iligan City Mayor Frederick Siao, our Chairman and Administrator, I think is here, no? Raul Recondola of Zamboanga City is here. Special, okay. NCMF Iligan representative, our head here in Iligan, Nora Lainal. Our City Administrator, Dr. Darwin Manubag. City Health Officer, Dr. Glenn Manarapat. I'm sorry, I haven't met everyone. We have our counselor here, Attorney Beth C. Zalsos. have Attorney Marlene Young, Councilor of Legal City, and of course, the President of Universal Islamic Center, Marilu Ampuan. To my DTI family, Region 10 office, led by Regional Director Ruel Paglipan, with Lanao del Norte Provincial Director Jane Marie Tabucan, and our Halal Industry Development Program Management Office from the Central Office, Program Managers Alim Gipal, and of course, our punang abala and lead here, Program Manager Dimnatang Radia and team. To our MSME partners, Anita Cipriano, Rohanaya Magarang, also representatives of Pilmico, Mabuhay Vinyl Corp, PNP, Amana Bank, and JCI. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. It is my honor and privilege to represent the DTI Secretary Alfredo Pascual today at this momentous occasion, the Pakaratyaan Festival and the first Iligan Halal Trade Expo. Today marks a significant milestone in our journey towards a more inclusive and globally competitive halal industry in the Philippines. The Pakaratyaan Festival and the first Iligan Halal Trade Expo are not just ordinary events. They are a testament to our commitment to embrace and celebrate our rich cultural heritage while propelling our halal industry to new heights. Our theme, Halal-Friendly Philippines towards a globally competitive and inclusive industry, underscores the strategic importance of the halal sector in our national economic agenda. This initiative is aligned with the Philippine Halal Industry Development Strategic Plan 2023 to 2028 and the Halal Friendly Philippines National Campaign. Spearheaded by the Department of Trade and Industry in collaboration with other national government agencies, local government units, the private sector, particularly MSMEs, civil society organizations, academic institutions, and other major players in the halal industry. I know that Program Manager Tim have already discussed the strategic plan, but allow me to first say a few words or re-emphasize some of the points from this plan. Under the visionary leadership of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. toward a bagong Pilipinas, we embarked on an ambitious initiative. Our strategic plan is to transform the Philippines into a premier halal hub of the Asia-Pacific in the coming 4 years. We aim to enrich supermarkets' shelves in foreign countries with Philippine halal products. The implementation of Halal Strategic Plan will see a doubling of current 3,000 halal certified products and services to 6,000, catering both the burgeoning domestic demand and the global halal market. So, dito pa lang makikita na natin several halal products. So, dagdag na po ito sa 6,000 target po natin sa ating strategic plan. To achieve this, we will foster collaborative efforts among government agencies, attract 230 billion pesos in foreign investments, and in the process generate 120,000 new jobs. Our approach invites global participation in Philippine industry development and encourages major local manufacturers to produce halal goods, thus meeting the rising demand at home and abroad. Iligan and Mindanao region is part of that. The Pakaratyaan Festival and the Iligan Halal Trade Expo is significant because they serve as a vital platform for achieving several key objectives. Firstly, they aim to promote halal trade and investment by showcasing halal certified and halal friendly products, This provides local businesses with opportunities to network, promote their offerings, and establish new partnerships, leading to increased visibility and market penetration for our halal products. Secondly, these events aim to build capacity and share knowledge among key stakeholders. Through halal capacity building sessions, we educate MSMEs, cooperatives, and industry practitioners on halal standards, procedures, and market requirements. This equips our stakeholders with essential knowledge and prepares them to tap into the global halal market. Thirdly, the festival promotes culture, heritage, and tourism by celebrating Iligan City's diversity and attracting diverse tourism. This fosters a deeper understanding and appreciation of our traditions, contributing to economic and social development. And finally, collaboration among food producers, restaurants, tourism operators, and financial institutions is essential for cultivating a thriving halal ecosystem. This effort spurs innovation, establishes sustainable supply chains, and elevates consumer awareness of halal principles, driving inclusive economic growth and fostering social cohesion. It was also alluded earlier in yesterday's State of the Nation address of the President. He highlighted the shift to non-traditional tourism, including halal. So, tourism covers a whole value chain. We have our restaurants, our pasalubong centers, and other services that we could provide as part of the tourism industry. So the Mindanao Halal Growth Corridor heralds a new era of economic prosperity for the Philippines, particularly for the MSMEs and local communities in Mindanao. By establishing Mindanao as a vital player in the global halal market, this initiative opens international trade avenues, creates jobs, stimulates innovation, and strengthens the regional economy. For Mindanao's MSMEs, this translates to greater access to resources, training, and certifications that meet global halal standards. As these enterprises expand and flourish, they will create jobs, stimulate innovation, and strengthen the regional economy, uplifting the lives of countless families and communities. Consider this against the backdrop of the global halal industry that is projected to grow to $7.7 trillion by 2025. This is a jump from the $3.2 trillion in 2015. Halal encompasses more than just culinary provisions. It is an expansive ecosystem that spans Islamic finance, Muslim-friendly travel, modest fashion, pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, and media, and recreation aligned with Islamic principles. Furthermore, the halal industry extends beyond production to include logistics, marketing, packaging, and branding, integral components of the industry's value chain. Nations around the globe, including Thailand, Singapore, Italy, France, Germany, the Netherlands, the United Kingdom, Belgium, and the United States, are recognizing the immense potential of the halal market and are taking steps to tap into the lucrative economy. Beyond economic advancement, the broader halal industry in the Philippines promises profound social and cultural benefits. By integrating halal principles across diverse sectors such as food, finance, tourism, fashion, pharmaceuticals, logistics, and media, we will elevate the quality and ethical standards of products and services for all Filipinos. This inclusive growth fosters consumer trust and satisfaction while promoting a shared sense of community and values. By recognizing halal's full scope, we open doors to new opportunities and foster a more inclusive approach to business and lifestyle. Embracing this holistic perspective on halal can drive innovation, enhance ethical standards, and contribute to broader economic growth. For Mindanao, becoming a hub of high-quality, ethically produced goods and services will not only enhance regional pride, but also reinforce social cohesion. Ultimately, the Mindanao Halal Growth Corridor and the broader halal industry will drive a more inclusive and prosperous future for the entire nation, transforming lives, creating lasting impacts. The prospects for the Mindanao Halal Growth Corridor are promising. We just need to address key issues to effectively compete in the global halal market. For example, to address infrastructure gaps, we must improve our logistics and processing facilities. We must find ways to make halal certification more accessible and affordable to ensure inclusivity within the industry. We must improve awareness of halal. The appeal of halal products also goes beyond religion. Many non-Muslim individuals worldwide are drawn to halal products for their known safety, cleanliness, hygiene, and health benefits. We face intense competition from established halal markets such as Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Middle East. To overcome this, we must differentiate our products through innovation and quality. Indeed, the prospects for the halal industry in Mindanao are bright. Increased access to global halal markets provides our local producers with broader opportunities. Technological advancements in the halal production and certification will drive industry growth. And furthermore, the overall economic growth from enhanced regional and national economic development will benefit all Filipinos. The success of the Mindanao Halal Growth Corridor and the broader halal industry in the Philippines relies on various key players' active participation and collaboration. The DTI, in collaboration with other national government agencies, serves as a national coordinator and policymaker responsible for crafting policies, promoting trade and investments, facilitating funding, and overseeing strategic initiatives. Local government units play a critical role in implementing local policies, including incentives, providing infrastructure, and supporting MSMEs. We partner with LGUs for the Halal Friendly Philippines campaign for localization. For example, as part of the Halal Friendly Iligan City, the LGU supports capacity development activities, institutes halal industry promotion policies, so things that we could consider as presented earlier, tax incentives or requiring business establishments to set up halal shelves, and strengthen local mechanisms such as what was described earlier as a board, halal board. The private sector plays a crucial role in driving economic growth and innovation by investing in new technologies, creating jobs, and enhancing productivity. Industries, MSMEs, cooperatives, and halal certifiers are the backbone of our halal industry. We promote their active participation in training, adherence to certification standards, and engagement guidance. Academic and research institutions conduct research and develop innovative solutions, playing a vital role in advancing our halal industry. Civil society organizations play a pivotal role in the development of the halal industry by serving as advocates, watchdogs, and bridges between the community and policymakers. Development partners, including international institutions, provide the financial and technical support needed to scale the halal industry. In summary, the Bacaradiaan Festival and the first Iligan Halal Trade Expo are significant milestones in our journey towards a more inclusive and globally competitive halal industry. By promoting trade, building capacity, celebrating cultural heritage, and fostering collaboration, we aim to achieve our objectives and expected outcomes. Despite challenges, the prospects for halal industry in Mindanao are promising, and through the collective efforts of key players, we can overcome these challenges and realize our goals. As we come together today, let us recognize the success of the Mindanao Halal Growth Corridor and the broader halal industry in the Philippines. Rest on our unified efforts. By collaborating, innovating, and embracing inclusivity, we have the power to build a globally competitive halal industry that strengthens our economy and celebrates our cultural heritage. Let's forge a path toward a brighter future for Iligan City, Mindanao, and the entire nation. Congratulations to the organizers for their dedication and hard work. Through our collective commitment, we will transform the halal industry and uplift the lives of people in our bagong Pilipinas. Thank you, and may the Pagkaradiaan Festival and the Iligan Halal Trade Expo be a resounding success. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Maraming salamat po.